Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to this. What am I not looking forward to, you may ask? Red coins. And 100 coins. So, this episode, I will try to collect them actually all without dying. I know that my word isn't any good in this case because there's a really, really tricky star. Red coin that I'll probably count out 90%. Because it's not even fun to watch the fail, it's just pathetic where it's placed. It's just, yeah. It is so annoying. Such an annoying red coin to get. That aside, if you have trouble collecting that red coin and the 100 coins, I recommend you go ahead and get the 100 coins first. Because, yeah, you do not want to waste too much time with that red coins. Please tell me my luck with the elevators has improved. It hasn't. I'm not looking forward to this coin whatsoever. Everything it stands for, I hate it. See, the elevator itself isn't that bad. It's just, you might have noticed it during the swamp battle. I'm not sure if I showed it. Looky here. Guess what else? Actually, I wonder. No. Actually, I wonder something. I'm gonna test this out in this. If not, then I'll have to show you. Basically, what? Yes. See, this is why I hate that coin. With a passion. With a burning, flaming passion. And why I'm dreading the star. For so long. I'll be back in a second. And when I'm back, and yes, I know you can milk those swamps for more coins, I just don't really want to keep on doing that every time. Because I suspect I'll be back a lot for this coin. And I'm not liking the prospects at all. Essentially what I'm going to try to do is get to the edge, and I'm going to see if this works. As you can see, I'm not collecting it for whatever reason. I'm going to try kicking off. And back to death. Lovely. I am not amused. I hate that coin with a passion. And if you know of any way of collecting that coin, please post in a video because it's driving me insane. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright everyone, I am back. And I'm not gonna milk him for the coin, just got to get the 5 and proceed back to what I consider to be hardest red coin in the game. And because the thing is, I really don't know how to get this red coin. I think this is the... Whoa! Okay, that worked. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. Take that big time. I don't care. That just happened. That's awesome. Anyway. So, that aside, as you may notice, there's a yellow block here, but... Oh, crap. What you may not have noticed is that there's another yellow block here, which I cannot get anymore because I destroyed the yellow block underneath it. Because that yellow block underneath, well, on top did have a 1 coin in it. Although I think the one on top only had 3. Man, might as well check. Unless I die, in which case I'll be royally pissed. There we go. Yep, it only has 3 coins in it. I won't even bother collecting them all. Coins are decently plentiful in this level, so I'm not going to bother missing a few. Although, a lot of them, like, it would be a pain if, like, say I die later on, to have to recollect them all, but I don't plan on dying, to be honest. Especially now that I've gotten the hard red coin. I plan on living. Please, thank you. More emphasis. Anyway, as I said, you can kind of milk coins out of these guys by stepping on them. Oh, wow. Fail. Oh. Fine. By stepping on them. A few times after, by making them fall and stepping on them, you can kind of make, I think, up to 5 coins appear. We shall see, since this would be try 6, I'm pretty sure. Or I can just ground pound it. Never find out. You'll never find out. Although I'm pretty sure you guys will eventually, but anyway, that aside, there are coins up here, which I will get. For the heck of it. There's also a red coin up here, but I found the easiest way to get this coin is not, in fact, not. Yeah, that's actually the harder way. What I usually find to be the easiest way, well, one thing, you can ride the thwomp, or you can just wall kick like this if you've already killed the thwomp. Exactly like that. So then that we got that over with, proceed to get further coins. Now, of course, piranha plots still give you 5. And that's good enough. There used to be a Goomba here, but I think he committed suicide. Anyway, so that all aside, let's see what else. Let's see what else is there to talk about. Oh yeah. Anyways, I love the music of this place. It's so. Don't shoot fire. Thank you. I'm pretty sure it comes from another Mario game, and I don't know which, but it's still. It suits this place well. And it keeps you from raging for the millionth time when you miss that red coin, even though you probably will rage the first time. Oh, whoa, I didn't notice those things. Give me a second. Even though you probably will rage, it's not as bad when you realize that you got good music. At least in my opinion. Now, doing video games tends to follow a lot of additions and stuff, like with music. And I've actually heard people comment on it. I actually saw this one video on YouTube once. Pretty much was a guy talking solely about music in video games. No, not solely. He's talking about cliches that he didn't like in video games, and I actually disagreed with him on 99% of his points, including the point he raised at the beginning of the level, which wasn't something against video games. He was saying it was a cliche that, like, for example, final boss battles always had, in any moments of intensity, used chanting choirs and intense strings and stuff like that. Now, although that's a true trend, it's not a cliche that's created by video games. It's just true in general. I don't think he's a musician, so he probably wouldn't know this, but essentially, music, ever since the Baroque, invented something called the expressions, I think it was called. We've been having, that's basically when people try to come up with music to express various feelings and emotions. And for the most part, it still sticks to this day. Like, for example, major sounds happy, minor sounds sad. Dissonant sounds angry. If you don't know what music sounds like, just think happy music, and now think sad music, and now think angry music. Actually, angry music might not follow that trend. It doesn't always follow that trend. It usually does. But one of the things I came up with was, if you keep the music kind of melodious, but Attack it harsh. It sounds more intense. Or in terms of the average human being, more epic. And although they didn't really use this much in the Broke era due to lack of dynamics, aka the volume on most instruments, and the underdevelopment of most instruments, they did start using it in the classical era, especially near the end. Beethoven in general, a lot of his stuff sounded intense. Like for example, the ninth, the ninth does have intense mode. Come on, stop failing. The ninth symphony does have intense moments, but it's not that I'm thinking of. I'm thinking more like his fifth, which everyone knows as dun 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 dun. I'll just play it. Oh, come on. That. Anyway. I'm pretty sure. Wow. Fail, Mario. Pretty sure you guys all know of that piece of music and how relatively intense it opens. And that's one of the things Beethoven was aiming for. And true, he does not use choirs, since his first symphony with choirs was number 9, which is the Ode to Joy, which you guys don't know what that is, the Ode to Joy. But overall, despite this, he's the first to start it, and he really took off in the Neo-Romantic era. This is when they started really playing around with how songs felt and such. Alright, this is the hard coin, so might as well finish off my story while telling it. Because it's on that Spire thing. Oh, get ready for that key too. Oh, one less coin. Oot. I'll take it. I'll take it. Woot. Yes, save. The Romantic era of music, it really took off, and a lot of people like what they called art song or German lieder. Oh, I actually didn't fail a lot of time. That's impressive. This is the first ever that I've gotten that coin, including the original recording of this and my practice runs, etc. Anyway, that all aside, where was I at? Oh yeah, like art songs and stuff, they really tried using this, the expressions and stuff, and including the sound of fast-paced, intense sound that I was describing to you. And this is when they started integrating a lot of choirs into it. And the whole chanting and thing. And then comes modern music. The film scene was actually what took this and continued bringing it to life. So video games, it's not a cliche about video games, it's been around for a while. So I don't really know what he's talking about there. Even though it's a trend that all video games have, it's necessary because it's everywhere in real life, so yeah, that's my rant about music for the day. And here we go. We are finally done with that hard star and can move on. Thank you, and good night.